Hello and welcome to Rando Tech Info. So with everything going on in the world right now, I thought it might be a good time to make a video about some time-passing mobile apps and games. If you find yourself stuck at an airport, train station, hotel room, or even at home and you're sick of looking at memes and checking your social media feeds, these apps and games will help you laugh, learn, and game your time away. A quick word before we start, all these apps and games are on both the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. In addition, I'm only including apps and games that I have personally played and used, so if you have your own suggestions, please add them down in the comments for others to see and benefit from. Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick post-production note here. As I was making this video, I realized it was really long. There's about 30 total apps and games in the thing, so I decided to break it up into two segments. This will be segment number 1 with segment number 2 coming out sometime next week, so just wanted to give you a heads up on that. Hope you enjoy it. So first up, Google Duo. Google Duo is Android's answer to Apple's FaceTime. But the nicer thing about Duo is it's cross-platform. So whether you're on an iPhone and want to talk to somebody on an Android phone or vice versa, you can face call them no problem. This can be a really great app, obviously, for staying in touch with people who you physically can't visit right now. Next up, we have Hill Climb Racer. Hill Climb Racer does have ads and in-app purchases, but you really don't need to purchase anything to enjoy it. You just try to get your vehicle up and down and through the hills in a certain amount of time. Casual and challenging, and a great time killer if you don't want to invest too much time. Next up, we have the Battle Cats. In this fun tower defense-ish type game, you take your army of cats and try to take over the world. Like Hill Climb Racing, this game has ads and in-app purchases, but no money is needed to enjoy the experience. Next up, we have Retro Bowl. If you were a Tecmo Bowl fan back in the day or just need a football fix, this game is a solid choice. It has in-app purchases, but no money needs to be dropped to enjoy the experience. Sticking with the retro theme, we have the Final Fantasy series of RPGs. Some of these games are a bit pricey at around $15 a pop, but each one should get you many hours of turn-based combat fun with competent storytelling to tie it all together. And if you want more retro RPG action and you are a fan of Stranger Things, then Stranger Things the game is a complete no-brainer. It's refreshingly free with no ads or in-app purchases. Moving back into the modern age, we have the holy trilogy of mobile shooters with PubG Mobile, Call of Duty Mobile, and Shadowgun Legends. PUBG and Call of Duty are some of the best shooters available on any platform, except these are free of charge. In fact, I would argue PUBG Mobile is the absolute best version of PUBG on any platform. Shadowgun makes the list for its single-player shenanigans, which the other two do not have. Sticking with shooters, we're going back to retro with Doom and Doom 2. Get back to your first-person shooter roots with two of the highest-rated games of all time. They're $5 each, and not particularly kid-friendly, but if you want to spend some time with two of the games that literally started the genre, you can't go wrong here. If you are looking for games that are a bit more cerebral, I recommend the Rune series by Fireproof Games. They're $5 each and will solve your puzzle-solving itch with beautiful visuals and just the right amount of challenge. Sticking with games that challenge the mind, you could always go with the OG of brainy games, chess. While there are a ton of chess games on the market, I recommend starting with Lichess. It has lessons, puzzles, single-player, multiplayer, and everything is always unlocked, with no premium firewall guarding the best features. If chess is a little slow for you, and you could always try auto chess. Auto chess is actually a bit different from real chess and a bit more complex. The short version is you hire pieces, place them on a board, and watch them fight. I've played several different versions, and while my personal favorite is the Dragon Nest Games version, I encourage you to find your own favorite. There are in-app purchases, but they provide no competitive advantage, so no pay-to-win concerns here. If your brain is still craving stimulus and heaven forbid you want to learn something new, you could always try learning a new language with Duolingo. It's pretty comprehensive and makes the learning relatively painless. It does have ads and in-app purchases, but it has more than enough free content to get you started. Even if you can't see your friends, you can still play with them. Games like Words with Friends or Scrabble are great casual games you can play to ease your sense of isolation while keeping your social distancing responsibilities intact. In-app purchases can give an advantage, however, so you probably want to make an agreement with your friends to not use them. If you like the idea of playing with friends but word games aren't your style, you can always give Trivia Crack a try. Not much to explain here, it's trivia. There's also a sequel, although I haven't spent as much time with it. Like the previous game we talked about, it does give advantages with in-app purchases, so I would recommend to your friends to not use them. Finally, rounding out today's list, we have Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This game is in my top 3 games of all time. It is both my favorite RPG and favorite Star Wars game ever. It seems a bit hardcore on the surface, but its turn-based style makes it fairly accessible. At $10, it's pricey for a mobile game, but if you are a gamer and like Star Wars, you will be pleased with your purchase. Well, that's all of my ideas, but like I said earlier, if you have any of your own ideas about the best games or apps on the Google Play or Apple App Store, please include those down in the comments for others to benefit from. As always, I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Rando Tech Info, signing out.